this hat.
Belongs to our longest fan, our best fan, our biggest fan.
He's been coming to almost every single monthly show we've done for 9 years. Yeah. And David Grossoff and where is it? Right there. Marc just saw his folding bicycle. Do you have a folding bicycle, David? Okay. Marc was like, I think I saw him on a folding bicycle.
White hat. And after we pick the name and all this happens, Beth is gonna throw the hat to David. They're gonna see him. God, what will we do now? Oh, let's pick up. It's so dramatic, isn't it? Oh, get the folding bicycle. Hop the gate, Marc! Hop the gate!
So I'll be quick here. In a previous life, I used to write about television for a newspaper in Philadelphia. And one of the things I used to do was have to go to these big conferences that cover TV events. And they'd be these huge packages of all these actors and producers talking about their shows. And I got stuck one afternoon having to talk to Scott and Baio over lunch. And at the end, these days get long. And it's also over the course of like 3 weeks that these happen. And so you're thinking, man, what are the questions can I ask this guy? So at the end, I just asked him to make me an answering machine message. And sure enough, he did. You know, Marc isn't here right now, leave a goddamn message. It was on my answering machine. It was like, Scott Baio was on my answering machine, which was really cool. So it got me started thinking, you know, like there's these really cool people I could talk to and ask them when these interviews get slow. And at one point, I was talking to Phil Hartman, who was doing some show called News Radio at the time, and I asked him if he would be willing to do an answering machine message for me in the voice of Troy McClure, the character he did on The Simpsons. You know, so he does this voice over with talking about, hi, I'm Troy McClure. I remember you from such educational films as Lead Paint, Delicious but Deadly. Marc isn't here right now, but can you give him a call? So the one thing, when I realized this thing got a little bit out of hand when I had to talk to Jon Stewart, who was in town in Philadelphia to promote this talk show he was doing at the time, long before The Daily Show, back when he had all black hair and wore a leather jacket. And so he did the answering machine message for me, and he said something to the effect that, let's see if I can remember the exact phrasing. In his squeaky voice, hello, this is Jon Stewart. I'm naked, I'm chained to this reporter's stove, and I'm in pain. Please call the police. So, it was a great message, people loved it, and so I went off on vacation, leaving my roommate home to deal with this. So, the neighborhood watchdog, self-appointed watchdog guy, Neil, he called my house, heard the message, freaked out, called the landlord, who promptly called the police. So, apparently while I was gone, the police come by, go in the backyard, shine a flashlight in my kitchen window to see if there's a naked guy chained to my kitchen stove. And I read the riot act when I came back from my vacation, and luckily we weren't charged with anything. So at the time I was stringing for a magazine, and my editor was in style, which used to do celebrities buying bola ties and love sheets and all sorts of goofy stuff. She was taking Jon Stewart around to buy like a sofa, I think it was. And she told him this story, and he thought it was hilarious. So he calls up my answering machine at home, in his Jon Stewart squeaky voice saying, hello Marc, this is Jon Stewart. I'm naked, chained to another reporter's stove, and I'm really in pain. And then you hear the beep, and there's another message. It's like in this Irish accented voice. Hello Marc, this is Officer Callahan from Homicide. We're watching you and your creepy